If I tell you a story, would you believe? Let me bring you true life stories. Let them tell their stories. You listen. Hanging out with Mr. Dandy.
Good day, everybody. My name still remains Mr. Dandy Omebere Osaboye, and you are watching Hanging Out with Mr. Dandy. Today is gonna be amazing. Somebody I'm bringing on set. She's gonna wow us. She's gonna tell us her story. So exciting, so motivating. We'll be right back. I have an amazing guest with me. She's somebody that knows what she wants and she knows how to go for it. She's a strong-willed person. This woman, you know, the interesting about her, she cross carpets from the medical field to her passion, a long time passion of baking and pastry. Now I would like to welcome the CEO of Makarious Cake and Events, Miss Effie.
Hi, Mr. Dandy.
You are very, very welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you.
Tell us about it. I want to know you.
Okay. It's actually Makarious cake.
Okay, Makarious Cake.
Yes, it's Makarious cake.
Yes, it's Makarious Cake.
Yes. Okay, so my name is Osefeme Agawa and it's been shortened to Effie.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm the creative director of Makarious Cakes and Events. So we're into anything pastries. Make cakes for all occasions, be it weddings, birthdays, or even if you're someone that has a sweet tooth. Yeah, we go all out.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Can you, I want you to describe your journey so far, because I know you are coming from the background of the medical. See, the interesting thing about this story is that she's coming from the background of the medical team. How did it happen? What happened?
Okay. Well, at a very young age, I got exposed to baking.
Okay.
Yes,
So
my
a family
mom.
thing.
Yeah. Well, can I say family? Just me and my mom.
It's your
Basically, yes. I happen to be the only daughter from my family, so when she used to do her jobs, then I just picked interest.
Okay.
Yes, so that's where the interest came, and then I'd always had a thing for medicine, being in the medical field. I think it's just a replica of my mom.
Okay.
She was a nurse, she retired as a nurse, and she
Okay.
also baked.
Okay.
So I also had a flair for medicine.
But when she says she also bakes, is the baking, is it full time or part time?
No, it was part-time.
Okay.
You know, in her time, we used to have fewer occasions
Okay.
that were celebrated with cakes.
Okay.
It was conventionally wedding cakes then.
Okay.
So those are the ones she was
Or
taking.
family and friends.
Not even family and friends. It was just strictly wedding. I don't even have a memory of her making a random cake, like a birthday cake or graduation cake like you have now. So I caught that interest. So I proceeded to study medical laboratory science. You know, the story is always, oh, we applied for medicine and we got something else. So I was happy that I was still, within the confines of the medical profession. 7 years down the line, I tried to bake in school. Well, I noticed that it was going to affect my academics, so I had to drop it. Then after school, I continued while pursuing my medical career. But I think after about 4 5 years or 6 years of experience, I had to now decide because both professions are physically demanding. Yes, in the lab you sit for long hours, and baking you do same. You're either sitting or standing.
But at which point do you now feel that let me now forgone the medicine or
The medical line.
the medical line that for several years you said 6 or 7 years.
7 years actually.
Now something that you practice for 6 to 7, you now said no, I'm not really getting what I need. It's now baking. and pastry.
Okay. Well, I did not leave the medical profession.
Okay, no, are
I'm
you
not-
still
Yes, I renew my license every year.
okay?
Yes, but what I have left is the bench work. Bench work is more or less working in the hospital or a private lab.
Okay.
Yes, where you have to take samples, work on them, release results day in, day out. So that's where the stress really is, because you have to sit and
No, why
stand
do
for
you
long.
not renewed your license?
Oh,
What
because
will not be your job?
because in the medical laboratory science profession, bench work is one aspect.
Okay.
Yes, there are other aspects. There is marketing. There is I think quality control analysis, like that. Yeah. So they are a team of people that just have taken that up as a field for them. There is sales. It's quite broad. It's quite broad. But what people know conventionally is the bench work, and that which is what I've left.
That's what I know. I'm just hearing this for the first time. That there are other aspects.
Yeah, the
to
other
it.
aspects.
But tell us the journey. How the baking thing, the Makarious thing.
Yes,
So,
I have a customer in Onitsha then. She just said it's Amaka.
okay,
She's
let's
not
get that Makarious.
No. It's always been Makarious. Okay, so I got the name. It's a Hebrew name actually.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
did not want.
there's a meaning to it.
Of course, we don't just pick names carelessly.
Wow.
Yes, I am a
Tell us
believer.
what it meant.
Okay, it's a Hebrew name which means extremely blessed.
Wow.
Extremely, like
Wow.
if you look at if you look at it for the exact meaning is like very blessed, like enviously blessed, if I should put it
I
like
can
that.
see with some of your products that I've seen, they are really blessed.
Thank you.
So tell us more.
Okay, so I picked the baking passion from my mom. So I think it was also a natural thing for me, because then when she'll come back from work and she has a wedding job to attend to and she's tired, I would voluntarily help. Yes. So I think I must have baked my first cake in JS2, and that should be
Is it
at
to a
age
client
11.
or
It was for a client, yes. It was a family friend. I would call him client because he paid.
okay, you paid?
Yes, I think it was even 2,000 naira then.
You so
telling
you decided doing business from JS2.
I'm telling you, I remember now and I just.
So you are this business inclined at that tender age?
No, not exactly business inclined. Then, of course, I had to buy things. So let's say he paid me for
The material.
the materials, yes. But at least money touched my hand, so I can say it's business.
There were some after the material. There was some
Yes,
little
at
things.
least small change.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I loved it, and it was something I would naturally do.
Okay.
Yes, you know, when you have a passion for something, you just go all out.
But your first cake, how was
Oh, I still remember it was heart shaped. It was
Heart-shaped.
heart, yes, heart or love shape. Then it was royal icing. Then we had just fondant and royal icing. We're not really doing a lot of buttercream like we do now. So it was royal icing, white background, I think pink and purple, or blue. No, blue, because it was a guy. Yes, I think that was what my first cake looked like. I really wish I had pictures.
of it?
Yes, you know, I get to train. I'm presently training
So
some.
how did the brand came to life?
Okay.
How are you now this? Because I've seen your cakes, I've seen your work. You are our family baker.
Thank you.
The tongue taste of your cake is wow. I'm not a cake person. I won't lie you.
Ah,
I'm not really a cake person, but when it comes to your cake, I'll make sure I have a bite of it. So this brand, how were you able to give it life?
okay. So it started fully after university.
Okay,
Yes, so I started taking up jobs. I started looking at YouTube,
okay,
watching videos, trying to see how I could improve. Yes. Then when in 20, I think 15,
okay,
2015 or 16, when I came to Asaba,
okay.
I met a baker. I was introduced by a friend. So she absorbed me into
So
her studio.
you, she is like your mentor.
Yes, she is like my mentor.
Okay,
Yes, because she freely absorbed me. So I
okay.
learned on the job. So I got to hone my skills through the trainings.
Oh,
Yes, or the jobs that she exposed me to.
wow.
So I got better for both designs and taste. And of course the passion to, satisfy your customers is not about making money. It's about giving your customers value.
The desire satisfaction.
Yes, yes. Those are the driving force.
Now,
So
has there been any so-called unsatisfied customer?
oh yes.
How has your relationship with them? How are you able to
Okay.
pursue them or calm them down against
Yes.
that?
Okay. I put my customers' interest first. Yes. So when they are not satisfied, it is the brand that has disappointed them. So what I try to do, I try to pacify. Sometimes it could be um, a fault from us. Sometimes it could be from the client. Like a client that has left cake on the table for over 2 days. It goes bad and she calls and says, "Oh, your cake does not
Okay,
last."
okay. I'm just doing this for the first time.
Yeah.
So, cake when you are through making your cake, you should. What is the lifespan of every cake?
On the table, lifespan is 3 to 4 days. On the table,
What do
outside
you
the
mean by on
fridge,
the table?
outside the fridge, room temperature.
Okay.
Yes. But ideally, as soon as you get your cakes, you're supposed to refrigerate when you're done with your occasion. Yes. You're supposed to
Oh,
refrigerate any leftover. No, I had this experience and then I now added it to my sticker. Keep all cakes refrigerated.
oh.
Yes. So that's very important. So back to the question, I go all out. I try to listen to the customer. And when I've heard if if it's something I could rectify, I try and do it. But if it's something that's already passed, I try to make up. So sometimes you have me bake another cake, give to the customer, or give some percentage discounts on their
Wow.
next order.
What kind of advice would you give to probably somebody that have passion for baking and pastry, or probably somebody that is planning to go into that profession?
Okay. Well, first of all, the profession is saturated.
Okay.
Yes. So
But
if
you are
it's
carving an inch for yourself.
yes, that's a very important aspect.
How
First
are
of
you able
all,
to do it?
okay, well, I had to look at my environment.
Okay.
I looked at what was common in the environment and I tried to look at the problem, take it up and try to solve it.
So what kind of advice are you going to give
Yes, so
to young baker?
for an upcoming baker, I would say don't go for the money.
Okay.
Yes, go for customer satisfaction, meet a need, solve a problem, then the money will come. And be teachable, be very teachable, be very open, learn as much as you can, learn new skills, learn new techniques, and go all out. That's it, just go all out.
Wow. Wow. That is very interesting. Because you can hear from the horse's mouth, she's saying, follow your passion. And when you're driving your passion, you should not think about money.
Yeah.
No matter all profit. all business is not for money. But is it passion first?
Then,
Money will
then the
come.
money will come. Yes, solve the
Passion
problem.
first, money will come. But what's the business with this economy? How have you able to make something impactful for yourself? Make something meaningful, make good living out of this.
Oh, Nigeria. Well, I cannot say it's been very easy. It's more or less about your needs being met. Sometimes it doesn't exceed that. So even when you want to try and expand, invest, the resources are not really there. Basically, sometimes it's just your needs, your basic needs being met. But that's where passion comes in because you have to keep at what you do. Consistency, definitely a breakthrough is closer than we ever think. So the present economy, the profit margin, it gets to get smaller due to inflation and the instability in market prices. But well, at this point, in times like this, it's your passion that will really keep you going.
I get to understand something else. Cakes are not for when weddings are big.
Yes,
So
yes.
what do we do with cake? Because my thinking was that cakes are for wedding and birthday. So what other
No,
thing do you do with cake?
anything you have to call people for,
Wow,
anything whatsoever.
housewarming.
Sure, graduation, um,
Even the passing, NYC passing out,
NYC, anything that is worth
you gain
celebrating.
admission.
Yeah, anything. Matriculation. I had a client that made a visa approval cake for her friend.
Wow,
Yes,
visa approval.
yes. She went to, I think it was the Canadian or the American embassy.
Yeah.
So she said, I know that it's going to be approved, so I just want to make her a cake. As you know, as small as that win is, it was celebrated. So every occasion that calls for celebration calls for a cake.
What are some relevant challenges that you face in this business?
Oh, power.
Ah,
Yes.
power too.
Oh,
Power too. Power too is affecting you too.
it's affecting every business owner in Nigeria.
Wow.
If, as long as you're producing anything, you would have to, you need power. You know, sometimes even if it's just for 10 minutes, you just need power. So power has been something that is affecting the market. And of course, people's understanding of the use of cake, if I should put it like that. Like you asked now, you thought it was just
Oh,
wedding.
supply.
Yes,
I thought
and
this was just wedding and birthday.
no, it's not just
You're
wedding.
just enlightening me. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
So when you get to give customers your prices and you're like, for cake, and in this environment, I think people have not really come to appreciate cake for what it really is. Yeah, some people they are just focused on the aesthetics. It looks fine and that's it. They are not really bothered about the taste. And strangely or funny enough, that's the part that really goes into your body. So
Yes.
you should be more concerned about that.
As you can see, I'm hanging out with the CEO of Makarious Cake and Events. I tell you, if you can think it, you can do it. You can see the experiences that she has shared with us. A lot of things for you to learn for what she has said. How you can drive your passion, how you can monetize your passion, how you can move yourself from point A to point B, how you can manage your time, how you can make things work no matter the circumstance. I said, first, when you are going into cake business, first thing is passion. Money should not be what should be. That
Driving
immediate gratuity should not be what. Consistency will bring down money. So as you can see, I'm hanging out with the CEO of Makarious event, Miss Effie.
And I'm hanging out with Mr. Dandy. Thanks for having me.
This is my pleasure. Great pleasure. Our program, your program, Hanging Out with Mr. Dandy will be coming back.
If I tell you a story, would you believe